Because how many ways are there to solve math?
Many!
Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel?
All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens.
First, measure first. I need you to double check yourself. So the second equation for solve perimeter is?
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Good afternoon and welcome to the elementary version of Count on Us. I'm Shari Sternburg.
And I'm Miss Smith.
And we are here to help you with your math homework. And while we're doing that, we have lots of other things going on. Would you like to tell them about some of them?
Well, first of all, you got to get in contact with us so that you can get information about what's going on. You've got to be able to see us on Channel 96 and Channel 38. If you have Verizon, you got to be able to call us at 301 772-0080. I almost said my own phone number. And don't forget, you can always catch us on the World Wide Web, www.pgcps.org. You click on webcast and you'll find us right there.
Watch us streaming right in. We'll be streaming right to your TV. And you can also email us at COU@pgcps.org, and you can send us your problems, and you can have either one of the teachers or actually another student solve your problem, and you'll see that solved on the air as well during one of our mini sessions.
And if you do all of that and then you happen to mention it to a friend, guess what? If they call in and tell us that you recommended the show, guess what?
What?
They can get their name put in the apple for a second chance at getting a prize. Now, you know, the more times you can get your name in the apple, the better a chance you have of winning.
And we have the little chest their name goes into, that little treasure chest. Your name goes in there for a special drawing at the end of the month.
Right. So, with that said, please tell all your friends to call in. We have people here on Mondays and on Wednesdays from 4 to 5 and then 5 to 6. We want to help you, especially since we're getting ready to approach
MSA all the way.
You see how she knew what I was about to say?
I did.
That's because we are prepping in our classrooms. That's what we're doing when we go from class to class. And so should you.
And we also have not only prepping that we're doing in our classes, your teachers are doing it, we also have MSA prep right here on these channels. Verizon, Channel 38, and
that's so true.
Comcast 96.
That's true.
Watch them and you'll get some more help with your MSA, because we know you want to do the best that you can possibly do.
Oh yeah. But there's nothing better than Count on Us, where you can call in and get live help.
Live help on any of your MSA questions, not just your math homework, but if you know there's a skill you need help with, we're here to do that as well.
Except for the hard ones. I don't do the hard ones.
I do.
Okay.
I'll take the hard, you get the easy. We'll take care of them. No matter what they have, we can cover it.
You know I'm just joking. All right, call.
Let's tell them about our challenges. You know the challenge 24.
Yeah.
Get your pencils ready. Get ready to copy these down. Card A, 7, 1, 8, and 5. Write it down.
Card B, we have 8, 8, 3, and 9. That's a 2-pointer, and it gets a little bit more challenging.
Card C, we have 2 7s, 7, 7. You got to use each one of them. You got a 4 and a 1.
Card D is a 3-pointer. Of course, you know those are my favorite. You have 2 4s. Again, like Ms. Sternburg said, you've got to use each one of them at least once. So that means twice in your equations, 8 and a 7. I'll say it one last time. 4, 4, 8, and 7.
And what's really nice about these is most of them, almost every one of them, has more than one solution. You missed us last week, Miss Smith, but we had one card that had 4 solutions. Four different solutions were called in. We found four, and there might have been more. But that means you have to listen to the other callers. So you're working them out right now while we're chit-chatting up here and getting ready to take some calls. But as you're working them out, we want you to also listen to the other callers. Don't give up if you hear someone say card A, because maybe they have a different solution than you.
Right, because not only can you count on one of your friends that you know, you can count on one of the callers because they're technically a count on us friend. So listen up, okay?
And what else do we have going on? One more thing.
We have word of the day. Word of the day. And word of the day is definitely a math vocabulary word. It's happening in one of the grade levels, either grade 3 or grade 6 or, you know, in between 4 or 5. And it has something related to it has something to do with math. So what you have to do is ask us a clue. We tell you yes or no. You guess the word, your name goes in the apple. Just that simple.
All right, so we have things for you to do, and now we're going to start working because we have some callers on the line.
It's time to work.
First caller is Crystal. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
And you are definitely a regular caller, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are. And tell us what school you go to. Remind our callers and listeners out there.
I got Templeton.
To where? What school do you go to?
Templeton.
Oh, that's right, with Miss Walters. And what grade are you in, Crystal?
Hi.
What grade?
5th grade.
Okay.
Did she say second?
Fifth grade. All right.
Okay.
And Crystal, if you have your television volume up, this is for Crystal and any of our callers. Once you get through to us, turn the volume all the way down. Listen to us through the telephone and watch us through the TV. So tell us, Crystal, what problem can we help you with?
Ordering decimals.
Comparing and ordering decimals. Excellent. How many do we have so I know how to space my numbers?
Yes.
How many decimal numbers do you have?
The point.
How many numbers are you going to give me?
In 3.
3. All right, here we go. So what's the first number?
Well, I have a question.
Okay. That's what we're here to, help you with your questions.
Ordering the decimal from least to greatest, 0 and 68.
All right, least to greatest, so we know we want to start with the smallest. And the first one is a 0.
And 68.
And 58. Give me a label. What label do you want me to put there?
No, it's 68.
68, okay.
68
I still need a
what?
label. 68 what?
68, 0.47.
Well, hold on. Let's go back to the first one. 0.68. We read this. The first digit is in the tenths place. The second digit is in the hundredths place. And we always end reading the number with the name of the place, okay? So tell me how we read this one. 68.
6,800.
Perfect.
That's right.
Now give me the next number.
And 0 and 47.
47 what? It's going to be the same name.
0 and 4,700.
Hundredths, great. And you said you had one more?
0 and 8,500.
All right, excellent. And now you have it. Every time there's 2 digits after the decimal point, you're going to say hundredths. Now, notice how I wrote them on top of each other vertically. They might be in your book going across horizontally, but we want to make sure when we're comparing decimals that we align the decimal point. That means we put the decimal point in the same place and then align our digits, okay?
Okay.
And now, actually, when there's 2 decimals, I just love to think of it as money. We all like to talk about money. How much money, if we called this cents, how much money would this first one be? 68 cents, right?
Yes.
And the next one would be? 47 cents. Just put the cent sign on it, right? If it was money. And the last one would be?
85 cents.
Exactly, if it was money. So which is more? 68 cents, 47 cents, or 85 cents?
85 cents.
Exactly. 85 cents would be the most, and we want to put them in order from least to greatest, so that one would go last.
Okay.
And then, which one is the smallest amount?
47.
Exactly. So 47 hundredths or 47 cents. 47 hundredths is like 47 pennies out of $1, so 47 cents. And then the 68 would go in the middle. It's the only one you have left. I didn't put the 0 on these because, and I can put them or not put them. A 0 is a 0, so it really takes up no value. Another way to do these, so here it is in order from least to greatest. Another way to do these, if you don't want to think of them as money, is just looking at your first place. Let's look at the digit that's all in the tens place. You have a 6, a 4, and a 1. Which is the smallest number?
4.
The 4, so that would be first because we want least. Which is the next number? You use this one. What's next?
6.
The 6, so that would be second. And what would then, you only have one left, this one would be last. And that's the same order we put them in, 47 hundredths, 68 hundredths, and 85 hundredths. So you can think of them as money, and you know right away how to put them in order, or just look at the place value, tenths first. If any of these were the same, we'd have to go to the hundredths place. But since they're all different, 4 is the smallest first, 8 is the biggest last, 6 goes in the middle. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent job, Crystal. Miss Smith, do you have her name ready?
I sure do.
Perfect. On the ball. We like it. There you go. In the apple. Keep watching to the end of the show. Yes, Crystal. Are you all set? All right.
She said thank you.
All set. Perfect. You got the next caller going.
Woo! That was a lot, wasn't it? But that was good. Huh? Excuse me?
We're good.
Hey, so we're going to go to the next caller. Excuse me, had a moment there. Franklin, how you doing?
Fine.
Welcome back. I know that I've talked to you before. It's a pleasure to hear from you again. So tell me, what can we help you with today?
Algebra, variables, and expressions.
Sure. Okay, so you're doing algebra. What grade are you in?
5th grade.
5th grade? What school are you calling from?
Perrywood Elementary.
Of course, I didn't even need to ask, but I wanted you to shout out your school. So, Franklin from Perrywood, we're looking at algebraic equations or expressions with a variable in it, huh? Well, hit me. Tell me what you got.
Don't say hit me, it's me sitting next to you.
Evaluate each expression. If A equals 4,
A is going to equal 4.
15,
B equals 15.
C equals 9.
C equals 9. That's beautiful. What's the expression? What's the equation?
5C plus 6.
5C plus 6? Just like that?
Yes.
Good. This is beautiful. In other words, we have to figure out this particular statement, what is it equivalent to? So we're going to use substitution. We are already given the value of C. This is beautiful. When you see a number and a letter next to it, what operation do you recognize it to be? Which operation, Franklin, would it be in between the 5 and the C? Would I be adding? Right, good. That is actually 5. I'm going to use a dot times C, and then we have to add plus 6. Because I'm using substitution, I already know what C is. I'm not trying to figure out the unknown in the equation. I'm trying to figure out what the expression is actually equal to. I'm going to substitute. 5 times 9. I'm going to do that first according to the order of operations. Then I'll add the 6. So let's start off with multiplication because that's a more important operation in this expression. What's 5 times 9? 10, 15, 20, 20.
5 times 9 equals 45.
That's right. 45. Now I'm going to add the 6. I end up having a statement of 45 plus 6. What does that equal to?
51.
51. Beautiful. Now you can complete this equation, expression, turn it into an equation, and you can have a whole sentence. 5 times C, 5C plus 6 is equal to 51 based on the fact that C is equal to 9. Just that simple, Franklin. How you like that?
It's good.
Good. You want? Do you want to try a challenge?
Yes.
Great. We've got challenge 24. We also have word
24.
of the day. Beautiful. I've already looked at all of these problems. You're capable of solving them, I'm sure. Which one would you like?
A.
A. Good. All right, let's do it. A
7
is
minus 5 equals 2.
7 minus 5 equals 2.
2 plus 1 equals 3.
Ah, 2 plus 1 equals 3.
3 times 8 equals 22.
Franklin!
We are ringing the bell, Franklin. We are excited when we meet the 24 challenge.
So your name goes in the apple 2 times. 1 for the question that you asked on algebraic expressions using substitution. That was wonderful.
That's
and
1.
your name goes in it again for the challenge that you solved very nicely, by the way.
Excellent job, Franklin. We thank you. We're moving on
Thanks.
to our next caller. And I think we
Regina.
have Regina on the line. Hi, Regina.
Hi.
And you've called before also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember speaking to you. What school do you go to?
Indian Queen.
Indian Queen. And what
Indian
grade are
Queen.
you in?
4.
4th grade. And we love to have callers from down south in the county because we get a lot of calls from up around here. So we love having callers. And tell your friends to call so we get some more Indian Queen callers. All right, so what can we help you with, Regine?
Don't put
Place value.
Place
Place
value.
value.
Okay. And we just did a problem that involved place value with decimals. And I'm assuming as 4th grade you're working with some whole number place value. What can we do? Tell us the problem.
Write the number that is 100 million more than 15,146,481.
Okay, so 50 million. Say your number again. Write the number that's more than which number?
15,146,481.
All right, so 15,146,481. Is this the number you have?
Yeah.
Okay, are you looking at it on the screen?
Mhm.
Okay, this is 15 million, and you want 100 million more?
Yeah.
Okay, you only have 15 million and you want 100 million more. It's like an addition problem. We want to add 100 million. Well, you have 15 million, and this is our section for the millions. We want to add 100 million more, which would go right over here, and then all zeros. Okay?
Mhm.
And then we're really not adding. I mean, we are adding, but we know all these zeros are going to lead us with the same number. So all of these digits are going to be exactly the same. And the 5 and 0 is going to be the same. The 1 and 0 is going to be the same. The only place we're adding to is our 100, which we have nothing here, so we could put an imaginary 0 there. And how much is 1 plus 0?
1.
1. Put your commas back in, and now how much do you have?
115 million.
Exactly. Keep going.
146,000.
Keep going.
481.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Okay, so we did a lot of extra work. You really don't have to add it. If you just have 100 million more, just put it right in the hundreds place, the 100 millions place, add the 1 there, and you're all set, okay? Sometimes it's just going to that, and you seem to know your place value very well, Regine. It's just going to that place value, and here's where the 100 million was, and adding the digit, okay? Excellent job. Did you have a chance to try one of our challenges?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
All right, well, you know what? Give us a call back if you do figure it out, okay? But your name's going right in our bucket, in our apple, and hopefully we'll hear back from you.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
That was pretty good.
That was
4th
great.
grade. That was a hard question.
That was
though.
hard for
But
that
you know
place
what?
value.
I think we have another caller. Is that Jocelyn on the line?
Huh?
What's your name?
Jocelyn.
Hi, Jocelyn. I was right. It is Jocelyn. How you doing? Do me a favor. I can actually hear myself in your house. So can you go over to your TV, turn it down, and just talk to us on the phone? Yeah, I can. Yeah.
And delay, too.
Yeah. I can hear myself after I say it. There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I appreciate it. How can we help you? First of all, tell me what school you're calling from.
Dodge Park Elementary
Hey,
School.
Dodge Park.
I taught at Dodge Park 25 years ago.
Let's do the math.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's good.
Okay. But we do know someone who teaches there right now, and that's Mr. G.
Oh, yeah, Mr. G's at Dodge
Yeah.
Park.
Do you know
That's
Mr.
right.
G?
Yes.
What grade are you in?
5th.
Are you in his class?
No.
Oh, okay, that's all right though, because we're still going to help you out, even though you're not in his class. Tell us, what kind of problem can we help you with today?
I have to, hold on, I gotta turn to the page.
Sure, turn to it.
Okay.
So we've got Jocelyn from Dodge Park. See, I'm stalling for time. That's what I do. That's what I'm doing for you. Did you find the page yet?
This
Not
might be
yet?
a good time to remind our other callers, have your page open, have your homework
yeah.
problem ready for us so you can come right in and
And while she
get to
looks-
it.
You got it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
I'm doing number 11. It says M plus 10, and M equals 2 and N equals 16.
Okay.
And I'm doing number 11, so M plus 10.
Okay, good. What you're trying to do is figure out what number this actually represents. It's one number.
Same as Franklin's problem.
Just like Franklin's, who was at Perrywood. So that just goes to show these two students are in the same place when it comes to a curriculum. And you're doing substitution. Okay. All you're doing is you already know. Substitution. You already know the value of M. You don't have to figure out what the variable is. The variable is given to you. So in this case, if M is equal to 2, I'm going to rename M as the new number it is and rewrite this expression. Now that I can fill it in, I can figure out what it equals up to. 2 plus 10 equals 12. That's what M plus 10 is equal to. 12. It's the same thing as 12. Just you didn't know that at first because you didn't do it yet. That was simple. You want to try another one real quick?
Yeah.
Give me another one. Give me number 12.
I'll do 15.
Sure, 15.
N divided into 4.
Divided by 4.
Yeah.
Does it look like that? That's on the screen?
No, it says N the way you did the first one.
Across.
Like this? N divided by 4?
Yeah, like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yep, they say exactly the same thing. That's important for students to know. And you know what? Do the other one.
I prefer that she said divided by instead of. So it's going to be N, watch this, divided by, there goes the bridge, 4. What you said was 4. You said N divided into 4. That's different, okay? So use the word by when you're talking about division, okay?
But notice all three of these mean the same exact thing.
Same expression happening here. N divided by 4, N divided by 4. And when we use the bridge, which, after 5th grade, you're not going to use this bridge, but so much, okay? You use it, but not as often. N divided by 4. Now that I don't have any space over here, I'm going to slip over to the side. We're going to substitute what N is. Tell me what N is equal to.
16.
It's equal to 16. So I'm going to use this expression right here. Write it like this. 16 divided by 4 is the same as 16 divided by 4. Do you know that fact out of your head?
No.
Let's work backward. What times 4 is going to give me 16?
4.
Right. So 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. If I wrote it this way, 16 divided by 4, it equals 4. And that's based on what I know about multiplication and working backwards. 4 times 4 is going to give me 16. And of course, I can use this. 16 divided by 4, it goes into, 4 goes into the 16 4 times. That's where the into comes from. When you start to ask, how many groups of 4 can I take out of the 16? That's where into comes from. But when you write it like this, it's 16 by 4, 16 divided by 4, 16 divided by 4. And it's going to give you a value of 4. So that expression that you started off with is equal to 4.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So you're doing a very, very easy phase of algebra because all you have to do right now is substitute, and that's a great, great thing to do. You're just trying to figure out what the expression looks like, okay? What it's equal up to. All right?
All right, Jocelyn, thank you for calling. Count on us.
Your name goes into the apple. And would you like to try a challenge?
No.
Good. All right. That's fine. You know what you want to do. Call us back if you have any other homework problems because I would love to help you with some more algebra, okay?
All right. And we have Gordon on the line, so we're going to move right on.
Hey, Gordon.
This is Count on Us. Tell us what school you go to and what grade you're in.
Perrywood.
Oh.
You're at Perrywood. And what grade are you in?
Huh?
What grade are you in?
4th.
Fourth grade.
Fourth
And what
grade.
problem can we help you with?
I'll leave it there.
Length and customary units.
Okay, length and customary units. Are we doing something with area or perimeter?
Huh?
Are we doing area or perimeter?
We're doing No, we're not doing area.
Okay,
or
tell us what we're
perimeter.
doing.
We're doing inches, foot, yards, and miles.
Okay, are we converting them?
Huh?
All right, tell me. All right, Gordon's got a lot of huzz going on there. Tell me what you want us to help you with.
Choose the most appropriate units to measure the length of
Oh,
All right.
estimation.
So what are we measuring? Tell us the things we're measuring.
a basketball court.
A basketball court. Anything else?
No, that's just
Oh,
it.
just a basketball court. Okay, well, you know an inch. I'm going to put my thumb up here
Right,
because that's
I was about
about
to
an
say.
inch.
Let me see mine.
And
Yep.
yep, that's
Okay.
about an inch. Do you think, and you've seen basketball on TV, right? Do you think I want to get down there and start measuring these little teeny weeny units?
All the way across the
No,
basketball
not all the way
court.
across the basketball court. I don't.
That's
so
gonna
I
take
want to
forever.
use a bigger measure. But I don't want to use something as big as a mile because that would be way too big. Okay? Here's another measure. This has 12 inches. What do we call 12 inches? What's another name for that?
foot.
I'm sorry?
A foot.
A foot. Okay? So would I want to measure with feet?
No.
There's actually a bigger unit that we can use. That would be probably a better unit. Probably going to be using a tape measure or a trundle wheel. Those are those things that are a wheel on a handle, and you walk around and it clicks and it clicks and it counts yards or meter. Oops. Did I just give away?
okay.
Did I just give it away? Well, let's see if he was paying attention to me. So, what do you think? What's the next
Yards.
size unit? Gordon, what's the next size unit we might want to
Yard.
use?
Yards.
A yard.
Right.
We have inches, then we have the foot, and then we're moving to the yard, which has 3 feet in each one. And that's what I'd like to use, the
Last
trundle
but not
wheel.
least, we have miles. But
Right, and we told the miles were too big. We mentioned that at the beginning.
Yeah.
We don't really want to go to miles.
right, you need a car to figure that out, right? With a trundle wheel on it, right?
Or you can run, jog.
But no, I'm going to use
Because you
the
don't
car.
think about the jogging. I know that part.
No.
But anyway, so if we're looking at these two are kind of too tiny, and this one's too big.
Right.
So which is the only one we have left that would be the best unit to use? Gordon, which
Yard.
the yard.
Yard,
That would
yeah.
be the best unit for measuring a basketball court. Okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Did you have a chance to do one of our challenges?
Yes.
All right, let's bring those up and see which one you
Sounds
did.
like he wants to do it.
Which card?
The challenge 24 or the word of the day?
B.
B.
8,
Okay.
8, 3, and 9. 8, 8, 3, and 9. Take us to 24.
9 minus 8 equals 1.
9 minus 8 equals 1. Continue.
8 times 3 equals 24.
8 times 3 equals 24. She's already getting excited. You got a 1 and a 24 left.
24
What do you...
times 1 equals 24.
Woo! We are ringing that bell for you, Gordon. You have now met the challenge, and you have solved our 24 challenge. Your name is written down a second time, so you have 2 opportunities for your name to be drawn out of our bucket. Hopefully, it will be one of them. Thanks, and keep watching.
All righty. Make sure you tell a friend to call in, Gordon, okay? Thank you.
Let's see if we can get one more caller in.
I think we can before
Go.
it's time to go to break.
Go.
All right. Who do we have out there in Prince George's County who needs help with their math? Would that be you? Would that be you, Jakira? Nope, it's not.
It's not. Who would it be then?
I wonder, who could it be that needs help?
This is Count on Us. What do we have there on the line? Say
Hey,
your name.
hey.
Go ahead, say it. We hear you.
All right. That's okay. We were having technical difficulties. So what we might do
I
is,
think Jakira's there.
do we have Jakira on the line?
Yes.
Yay. We've been waiting for you. How you doing, Jakira? Am I saying your name right?
Yes.
Great. Which school do you go to?
Dodge.
Oh, you're
Oh.
also a Dodge Park kid, huh? Fifth
Yeah.
grade?
Huh?
5th grade?
Yes.
Great. Now, your reception is not too good, Jakira. I'm feeling bad because I hope we can hear you for your question. So let's try your question, okay?
Oh, I hear you twice. You're echoing.
Shakira, you have me on, you're watching me on the TV, and I can actually hear myself here in the studio. Do me a favor, turn your TV down and listen to me in your phone. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, great. Ask the question.
Okay, it says, refer to the line graph made in exercise 12. What 2 years showed the greatest increase in enrollment?
What page are you talking about? What page? Not
Page 59.
59 in the red book?
Yeah.
In course 1? Good. Okay, because we're actually going to need the visual for me to be able to help you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking at a line graph here, I understand, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second while we consult the book.
What number was it, Shakira?
14.
Number 14. In exercise 12, what 2 years showed the greatest increase of enrollment? Well, I'm going to start creating, if we look at the workstation, I'm going to start creating the table, right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, right here. So we're looking at 1997. We have 46,127. So this will be 127 about that. 1998, 535, somewhere up here.
So instead of showing the thousands, which are 46,000s, Miss Smith is showing just the hundreds piece right now.
Just for speed. And now 857 might be somewhere up here. I'm estimating this is a rough sketch. And then 2,000 would be
No, but it's changing the hundreds, 47.
Oh, great. Oh, so now, you know what?
Right.
It takes us up off of this particular graph. It takes us all the way up. So far we see an increase, though. We see an increase in, okay, great. We see an increase in the data. And what Shakira had asked us is to look at a line graph from this, from what is that?
A line graph?
A line graph from
a
table. Thank you. I lost my words. And this is what the information would end up looking like had we had graph paper and appropriate intervals.
But the question wants to know what 2 years had the greatest interval. So we could use a line graph or just write the numbers out and look at the difference between the numbers.
So if we
did that,
well, I'll use this one.
Okay.
Okay. So if we looked at 1997 to 1998, we had a difference of 46,535 minus 46,127. And if I subtract this, I'll get a range. That range I can put right here. So we end up getting, let's see, that's 8, that is 408. So this is going to be a difference of 408 between the first 2 years. And you would keep on going in that fashion. 1998 to 1999, we would have a range of, thank you, 322. Great looking out, partner. 1999 to 2000, when we subtracted the difference in those numbers, we would get 47,223 minus 46,857 for a difference of...
Coming. 366.
366. So far, the greatest range so far between year to year is that 408 between 1997 and 1998. So we will continue. Between 2000 and 2001, we would end up getting a difference of...
Well, actually, 2001 was less than 2000.
Wow.
So...
That was a decrease, right? So it wouldn't be a positive increase. That would be a negative number. So right here, the greatest increase is going to happen between 1997 and 1998. That was just, it wasn't hard. It just was a little bit of analysis. You had to look at each piece of the data. What helped me, though, was drawing that graph so that I could actually see what was happening in the problem, okay? So even though we lost Shakira, that was actually a really, really nice question to ask. So thanks a lot for bringing us to the bringing that to the phone.
And we're still going to put Shakira in our apple.
Yeah.
Shakira's in the apple, and what we're going to do right now is take a break. We're going to take our breath, get some water. Hopefully you'll check your homework, work on those challenges that we put out there, and watch the mini lessons, and we'll be back in a few moments.
Hi, my name is Kenise, and I'm here with your email question for today. Louis wants to make a square frame that is 5 3/4 inches on each side. About how much framing material should he buy? I need to find the perimeter to find out how much framing material he needs. I find the perimeter by adding the length of all the sides. So I will add 5 3/4 4 times. First, I will add all my whole numbers. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. Then I will add all my fractions. 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4 equals 12/4. I have to change 12/4 to a whole number. 12/4 into a whole number is 3. Then I have to add plus 20 equals 23. He needs 23 framing material. 23 inches of framing material. I hope I helped you with your email question. Bye.
Vicky, you know the scores for the December SAT are online now?
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now.
Oh, well, let me go look at mine. Man, I just have to do better than this.
Well, you know you can take it again.
But who's to say I'm going to do better that time?
Well, TV96 has an SAT prep show, and it helped me a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll check that out.
Now, before we go to the next question, I would like to show you another test-taking strategy.
It changed rapidly. Rapid is an adjective. I need an adverb.
Preparing for the SAT is very important before taking the test. Luckily, Prince George's County Public Schools Telly Award-winning TV96 airs SAT prep in both math and verbal. Learn strategies and how to work through the types of problems that will be on the SAT. For SAT prep showtimes and more information, visit us on the web at www.pgcps.org. That's www.pgcps.org. For SAT test dates and to register online, visit www.collegeboard.com. That's www.collegeboard.com.
Elementary edition of Count on Us, the Math Homework Hotline. That's also a Telly Award-winning show. We're here to help you, and we love what we do. So call in a problem so we can help you. As a matter of fact, we have callers.
We got a lot of them, so let's go right to the lines.
Yeah.
We're going to start with Regina, who's calling back with her challenge, right?
Yay.
Regina, did you figure one out?
Yeah.
Excellent. Regina had called earlier, and she said she was working on one. Which card are you working on, Regina?
B.
B. Now, we did have one solution. I hope you have a different one. 8, 6.
It was C.
Oh, C.
C.
Good.
We haven't had yet, have we?
Nope. 7, 5. What's that, 1 and 8?
No, 7, 2, 5, 4.
I don't have that one.
7,
no,
2,
that's
5,
the
4.
wrong page. That's the wrong page. That's what.
That's why. All right, let's do that again.
This one. Put it on that side.
We got the wrong call. Now we got it.
Right.
7714.
I got you.
All right, Regine, take us to 24.
7 plus 1 equals 8.
7 plus 1 equals 8. I just hesitated because Miss Smith scared me. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Go ahead.
7 minus 4 equals 3.
7 minus 4 equals 3. I see it happening right in front of my eyes.
8 times 3 equals 24.
Woo! 8 times 3 equals 24. Excellent job. And again, the strategy we tell our students is get to factors of 24, which 8 and 3 are. So look at
That's
those
right.
numbers, make combinations, make it work to 24.
You know why I got so excited? That's what scared you, was the fact that that's exactly the same way I figured it out. It's exactly, so
That
great
is
minds
scary.
thinking alike,
Regine, inside you go. You have an extra opportunity to win. Your probability is higher than some of our other callers.
That's right.
Thanks
Twice?
for calling.
That's good. You can call us back with another question if you like to. But we're going to take the next caller online, and we've got Jessica. Where's Jessica calling from? Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine.
Good. What school are you calling from? Perrywood?
You making up schools as we sit here? Can I have the pencil?
Oh, okay. Jessica, you're going to have to turn your TV down so that you can only hear us through the phone, and you can't hear us on TV because we can actually hear the TV over here.
Okay.
Great. What school are you calling us from?
Dodge Park.
Okay.
Oh, they're hot today.
All right, Dodge Parks. All right, they're all over the show. It's about 3 or 4 people now. So tell us, what grade are you in?
What did you say?
I'd say
What
fifth.
grade?
Line
What grade?
graph, 5th grade.
5th grade?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So here we go. What page number are you going to, is your question coming from in the book?
59.
Page 59. Who's your teacher?
Mr. Grubb.
Okay, Mr. Grubb gave you a line graph homework today. Page 59, what question are you looking at?
What number?
15.
Number 15?
13.
16. Okay,
I'm getting
so
there.
we just finished looking at number 14, which
so you have
asked
that
us
one
to
done
look
already.
at, look at the table that was above. We're gonna go, let's put this on the workstation
Okay,
so we
so-
can read it together, make sure.
It's tiny.
Can you see it? Well, I
Yeah.
can, that's what's important.
And you have your own book, so
Right.
you can see it.
So for exercises 15 to 16, we're going to refer to the table over here, the average temperatures in Louisiana, Kentucky. And number 16 says, would this data be best represented by a bar graph or a line graph? Well, that's not so hard. Tell me what you think first before we start talking about which one is best.
I mean, 13.
Say it again. You said 13?
Yes.
Oh, 13. You let me read that whole question, Jessica. All right. So we're looking at the same table that we were this table over here that we were looking at. So this is Australia's population. Refer to the line graph in exercise.
Boy, they have a very little only 10 people in Australia?
Must be 10 million. Right, 10 million.
Oh, 10 million's got to look at the key, don't you?
Right, yeah. Describe the change in Australia's population from 1960 to 2000. Well, before I even go to a line graph, which would require me getting on the internet because it's right here, I'm not even going to do all of that. Let's look at the way the numbers are going. In 1960, we had 10 million. In 1970, there was 13 million. In 1980, 15 million. 1990, 17 million people. In 2019, I'm giving away a car. No, in year 2000, 19 million people. What's happening to the numbers?
They're increasing.
Whoever is helping you out just gave you the answer. You called in for a question, but you really had the answer inside that household. Who was that? Who was that?
Huh?
Who was that?
Me.
Somebody's next to you. Who's that in the house right next to you?
In the house.
You've got a friend or a brother or a sister, somebody going on over there.
My cousin.
Okay, your cousin is actually right. The numbers are increasing. The population is increasing, and with that, that's the answer to your problem to this particular question. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that was it. I'm going to put your name in the apple. Would you like to try a challenge, or would you like to call us back if you have any other problems?
I would like to call a challenge.
Good. You want to try a challenge? Did you try it out already?
No.
Okay. Well, if you stall on it, we're going to have to go to the next caller. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's look at the challenges. Right. Let me see that one.
No, you throw it on the floor.
Which card? Which card would you like to try?
The C.
Okay, C's not so bad. Someone did already call in with a winning solution, so I want you to be careful. If you start off with 7 plus 1, we can't take it. So we have 7, 7, and 4. 7, 7, 1, and 4. Go ahead. What you got?
7 plus 1.
7 plus 1, no, can't take it. I just told you can't take it if you start off with 7 plus 1. You try and figure it out, call us back. I'm going to go to the next caller because we've got a number of people who are on the line. But your name did go in the apple one time. Jessica, have you ever called in before?
No.
Okay, so this is your first time?
Yes.
All right, that's a good thing. That's a good
callers.
thing. Yeah.
But by
Call
the
us
same,
back.
and I put her name in.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Great.
And we also like repeat callers, our loyal fans. And Franklin's on the line, and he's already been through today, and he calls every week, and we are excited. So let's go with Franklin. Hi, Franklin. All right, so you're back. You're from Perrywood. We're working on algebra. Are we still working on algebra?
Yes.
Yeah, Franklin usually gets half his homework done by calling in. So
I see.
what else? Let's see what we have here, Franklin. Give us the numbers.
Huh?
The numbers. Not huh. Say excuse me and give us the numbers, Franklin.
Okay, excuse me.
All right, so what numbers are you working with?
Evaluate each expression. If A equals 4, B equals 15, and C equals 9.
A equals 4. I'm losing, Franklin.
C
You have
equals, you said 15, B equals 15 and C equals 9.
I can hear them.
So, okay, Franklin, you're going to have to speak up nice and loud because we can actually hear some things in the studio. So you're going to have to speak up above that,
yeah,
okay?
Franklin, you're not coming across very loudly. So say it again. Go. We have A equals 4, B is 15, C is 9. What's the rest of the problem? What are we replacing or substituting?
Okay.
Thanks.
2 times B plus 7.
2 times B.
Let me come under here.
Yeah.
2 times B, and I'm just going to put a B next to it because that's what we do when we get into the algebra stuff. 2 times B equals 7? No.
Plus 7.
Oh, plus 7. I was going to say, whoosh.
That
2 times B plus 7, and we need to find and solve the equation.
I love
Again,
this.
it's just a substitution. So now you're going to do the teaching because Miss Smith already showed you exactly what to do here. So you're going to tell the rest of our callers what to do here, Franklin. Go ahead. What's the first thing we do?
First, you find out what B equals.
Exactly, and we know that from up above. What does B equal?
15.
15, so let us replace it. 2 times 15
is
plus
30.
7 equals, but I am just rewriting it so we know what we've replaced with, okay? Now, go ahead. 2 times 15 is?
And that's
30.
an important step. What you just did is an important step. Okay, Franklin, what you saw Ms. Sternburg do, you need to write it out first before you actually solve some of the parts, okay?
So he said, okay, so now we're going to do the next piece, and we know based on our order of operations, we're going to do the multiplication first. So 2 times 15, you said already was 30, and we still have our plus 7. And now you're going to do a simple addition problem. 30 plus 7?
You see that she wrote it out. I want you to follow her steps because that's
30
important.
30 plus 7 equals 37.
Right.
Exactly. And what Ms. Smith is trying to point out that it's important that students rewrite each step along the way. Most of your teachers are going to want to see the work, okay? Sometimes they just want the answers, but practice doing each step out. So if you make a mistake, you can figure out where you made your mistake. You can make sure you're doing the right substitution, and you can make sure you have each problem, each step solved correctly.
Right.
So that equals 37 based on substituting the variable for the number that you knew it was worth, for its value.
That marker is strong. All right,
All right,
Franklin.
so thank you, Franklin. Got his name inside, and we are moving on.
May I do a challenge?
Oh, sure. You have one ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Real quick, Franklin, because we got a couple more calls we want to get to.
24 challenge.
Yep, what letter?
D.
D. Oh, he's going for the big one. 8, 7, 4, and 4. Go ahead, Franklin.
4 times 7 equals 28.
4 times 7 equals 28. I like when you go above.
8 minus 28 equals 20.
Say it again. No, he said 8 minus 28. I don't like it.
You're right.
20 plus 4 equals 24.
Oh, no.
Back up. I'm at 4 times 7 equals 28. What's your next step?
8 minus 28 equals...
No.
Okay, I'm writing what you're saying. You're saying 8 minus 28. How much is 8 minus 28?
I mean, 28 minus 8 equals 20.
You got it. See, I'm going to hold you accountable for every word that comes out of your mouth. 28
I got so
minus
excited.
8
I missed that.
equals 20. All right, and what do I have left? You got a 4 left. What are we going to do with it?
4 plus 20 equals 24.
4 plus 20, and he got the little sing-song going, equals 24. Yes, sir, it does. Excellent job, Franklin. You are definitely going to be a mathematician. You're on your way. Thanks for calling, and your name is going in our bucket. Thank you much.
Oh, here.
All right. I put him in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So here we go. Next caller.
Next caller, is that Muhammad on the line?
Yes.
Muhammad, what school are you calling from?
Templeton Elementary School.
Say it again, Cooper Lane? Did you say
Templeton Elementary?
Oh, Templeton. We know Templeton. And what grade are you in?
Third grade.
Third grade. Now, tell me something, Muhammad. Is this your first time calling, or have you called us a number of times?
This is my first time.
Yay! First time caller.
Wow, that
Excellent.
is so wonderful. How'd you hear about Count on Us, by the way?
We have a morning announcement on Templeton. So
oh, really? You have a morning announcement show? Is this lady the person who says it?
Do you know this lady who just came in and waving to you?
She's excited. She knows who you are. So, Muhammad, tell us the question so that we can help you with your homework.
It's actually not my homework, but I got bored, so I started giving myself some problems.
Oh, we
Muhammad,
like it.
That works for me.
Honorable.
You have no idea how happy that makes me. As a matter of fact, I'm so happy. I got hot right there just thinking about how great an idea that was. Go ahead. Tell me all about it.
So the problem is 99 minus 12.
99 minus 12? Now, Muhammad, I'm going to increase the level of difficulty on this question, okay? You gonna work with me? Because 99 minus 12, I don't have to show you that. What I'm going to do, thank you, is I'm going to switch around some of those digits in your numbers, okay? I'm going to transpose it, okay? Let's look at the work pad again. I'm going to make it 92 minus 19. You saw what I just did right there? Let's say I made a mistake and messed up what you said. I want to do 92 minus 19 because I want to talk about how easy this is. Just as easy as that. Can you do 92 minus 19?
Yes.
Let me hear. How would you do that?
So 2 minus 9, you cannot do that.
Well,
so
technically you can. Technically, right. But go ahead. How would you attack this?
Cross out the 1.
The 1 down here?
Top, and make the...
You want me to cross out the 1 down here?
And and put a 0 on top.
On top of the 19? On top of the 1 and 19? Ha-ha. I don't want to do that.
On top of the 1.
I actually don't want to do that. I want to leave this alone. I want to find another way to express 92. I'm going to cross out this 9, create an 8 in the tens column and a 12 in the ones column, creating 80, 12. 80 plus 12. 80 plus 12 is the same thing as 92. If that's the case, I can keep going. Now that I have 12 in the ones place, now I can subtract 9. That gives me 3. Now that I have 8 in the tens place, I can subtract the 1. It gives me 7. 92 minus 19 is 73. I can check it by going backwards. 73 plus 19, when I go backwards using addition, the inverse operation, I get 3 plus 9 is 12. I'm going to regroup a 10. That gives me 1 plus 7 plus 1. That gives me 9. 92 is my final answer right there. Muhammad, I am going to challenge you to do this problem for tomorrow and ask the lady from the radio show if you got it right. 83 minus 17. Did you write it down? Good. Your name is going into the apple, Muhammad. And I want you to say this name with me. Can you see me yet? Can you see me? I'm trying to get them to, there you go. I want you to say Miss Walters. I can't hear you, Muhammad. Say Miss Walters.
Miss Walters?
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
With subtraction, with regrouping.
Subtraction and...
With regrouping. Okay? That's your challenge for tomorrow. Make sure that you see her. And if you don't see her tomorrow, you ask her on Wednesday. Okay?
Okay, but what's the problem again?
83 minus 17. There it is.
83 minus 17?
That's right. I want you to make sure that you try and solve it. I showed you, not only did I show you how to regroup it, I also showed you how to check it with addition. We're going to go to our next caller. We've got at least 2 more people with some.
And here's your name going in the bucket, in your apple. And our next caller is Katira. Is it Katira?
Katura.
Yes.
Katura.
Katura?
Yeah.
And tell us what school you go to and what grade you're in.
5th.
5th grade at what school? What school do you go to?
Templeton.
Oh, another caller. We just hung up with Muhammad.
Templeton.
All right. And 5th grade at Templeton. Great. What problem can we help you with, Katura?
There's this problem on number 4 about the same decimal of
what page?
Of 7/10.
Okay. What Miss Smith just asked what page you're on in the book? You're in the red book, the course 1 book?
No, it's a worksheet about comparing and ordering decimals.
Okay, and tell us what the numbers are. You said 7/10?
Yeah.
Okay, 7/10. And what are we comparing it to?
They're asking for the same.
They ask you for the same, a number that's the same as this? Read exactly what exactly what it says, Katura.
It says which decimal is the same as a 7/10.
Okay, as 7/10. And is 7/10 written as a fraction?
No,
it's written
as a decimal.
So 7/10 is written as I have it?
Yes.
Okay, and then do they have another one with a 0 after it? Maybe this? Tell us what other options they're giving you. Are they showing you other numbers? It's hard when we don't see the worksheet. Because 70...
It's A...
Okay, what do you have?
7,000.
Okay, A is 7 thousandths. So it's a decimal point and then 70007? Is this
yes.
That's A. Okay, B. What's it B?
B is 70.
Okay, which is what I wrote up here already. Go ahead. And what's C?
C is 7.
Just the plain number 7. Okay. And is there a D?
D is 700.
700?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and that's exactly what I thought they were going to ask you. They're going to ask you, before I even heard the choices, this is what we wrote, because look, you're looking for one place after the decimal point, which is like 7/10 or 7 dimes, right? Whenever we have a decimal point in a number, we can add as many zeros as we want after that decimal point, and we never change the value of it. So 7/10 and 70 hundredths and 700 thousandths, these are all equal to each other, because we can keep adding zeros after that decimal point, after the 7, and it does not change the value. But if we put zeros in front of that 7, now we have 7 thousandths here. This is much less, so you can eliminate that one. The ones without a decimal point, remember, decimal point means we're talking about part of a number, so 7/10 is less than 1. Well, 7 is more than 1, and 700 is certainly more than 1. So even just by the process of elimination, without even knowing that these two are equivalent to begin with, by process of elimination, you came up with B as the only one that makes sense, okay? So you can add as many zeros as you want after a number, after a decimal number, and it doesn't change the value, okay?
Okay. Number line?
Great job. Sure, feel free. Go ahead.
Katura, you could also use a number line, okay? So if that doesn't, well, that should help. That was absolutely clear. If you understand the parts that are between 0 and 1, then you could break that down into 10 smaller parts. When you break that down into 10 smaller parts, you'll be counting by tenths. 1/10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tenths right here. So if we were to go even smaller than that and break it down into smaller parts, if we broke down tenths into smaller parts, we would get hundredths. And when you count by hundredths, you end up getting the same thing that 1/10 would be. It becomes 10 hundredths. That would become 2/10 becomes 20 hundredths. And that likewise, 7/10 becomes 70 hundredths. But guess what? We are out of time, and we have to pick a call.
So I'm shaking.
Caller.
While you were talking,
Okay.
I was shaking it, so it's ready
Did
for
you
you
hear
to
that?
pick the name out.
So many names in here. Who do we have? Let me see. I'm so excited. I'm getting nervous.
Here it is, here it is.
From Templeton, of course, Muhammad.
Yay, Muhammad. We want to thank Muhammad, congratulate him as a winner. Thank all our callers who were out there and those that were waiting patiently on the line. We are out of time. So for Miss Smith and myself, we want to just say to you, you can always count on us. Hi, I'm Shari Sternburg, here with your mini lesson for today. Today we're going to talk about fractions on a number line. There's a few simple steps that if you follow, you will have no problem placing fractions on a number line. The first thing you need to do, once you have your fraction, we're going to work with 3/8. Make tick marks in equal increments to represent the denominator. So we have eighths, we need 8 equal spaces. You need to add 1 to the denominator to know how many lines you need to make. 8 plus 1 is 9. So we need to make 9 tick marks so that we have equal increments. We use the term eyeballing because we're not going to get out a ruler and measure. We just want to make sure we have equal spaces. So you're going to start at the beginning, and you should know that you're going to need 4 to make the middle and 1 at the end. Then we're going to do markings in between. And if we count each tick mark, we can see they're equally spaced. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal spaces. So you always need one more line because you have a line at the beginning and the end. Now, where do we place this 3/8 on the number line? I always tell my students, always at the beginning of your number line, put your 0. So we have our 0 at the number line. The half mark, and if you're dealing with eighths, half of 8 is 4, so we're going to put 4/8 in the middle. And then always put the whole fraction. 8/8, whatever your numerator is, your denominator should be the same to make the whole. So we have 8/8 making the whole number 1. So once you have those 3 numbers placed on a number line, which you can do for any fraction, then it's easy to see where your fraction goes. 4/8 is in the middle. We know 3/8 go right before it. And some students like to number all the spaces, so you could say 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, and continue numbering 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and 8/8 to see all the numbers, and then just pick your number, 3/8. So it's a very simple procedure. Let's look at another one. If we're going to look at sixths, we know we need 6 equal spaces. We know we need 7, add 1, tick marks. We're going to put 1 at the beginning, 1 at the end. That makes 2. We're going to put 1 in the middle. Now, if we have 6, we know we need 3 on each side. So we're going to add 2 more ticks, giving us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the 0 mark makes it 7. So 7 tick marks. Place the 0, the half, and the whole. 0 is always at the beginning. The whole, we're dealing with 6, so we have 6/6, which equals to 1 whole. Half of 6 is 3, so we know that 3/6 goes in the middle. 0, 3/6, 6/6. Again, now it's easy to figure out where yours goes. If you have 6/6, 5/6 is right before 6/6. So, the best thing about putting fractions on a number line is that it makes it easy to compare. If we want to compare 5/6 and 6 3/8, the 2 numbers we just put on our number line, which is greater? Well, looking at those, it might be hard to see. But if we go back to our number line and we put the 2 number lines together, here they are, we can see that 5/6 is close to a whole. 3/8 is before the half, which tells us that 5/6 is greater than 3/8. And we can do the same thing if we have 3/6 and 4/8. 3/6 we know is in the middle, half. Oh, 4/8 is also in the middle. So what symbol would I put here? Equals. So look how easy it is to compare fractions when you have fractions on a number line. Hopefully you learned from this mini lesson. Place the 0, the whole number, and the half. You can see where your fraction fits on the number line and easily place fractions and compare fractions using the number line. This has been your mini lesson for today. Back to the show.
Vicky, you know the scores for the December SAT are online now?
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now.
Oh, well, let me go look at mine. Man, I just have to do better than this.
Well, you know you can take it again.
But who's to say I'm going to do better that time?
Well, TV96 has an SAT prep show, and it helped me a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll check that out.
Now, before we go to the next question, I would like to show you another test-taking strategy.
It changed rapidly. Rapid is an adjective. I need an adverb.
Preparing for the SAT is very important before taking the test. Luckily, Prince George's County Public Schools Telly Award-winning TV96 airs SAT prep in both math and verbal. Learn strategies and how to work through the types of problems that will be on the SAT. For SAT prep showtimes and more information, visit us on the web at www.pgcps.org. That's www.pgcps.org. For SAT test dates and to register online, visit www.collegeboard.com.
Hello everyone, this is William Height, Superintendent, Prince George's County Public Schools. You're watching the hottest show in the land, Count on Us, TV 96 and 38.
Because how many ways are there to solve math? Many!
Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel?
All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens.
First, measure first. I need you to double check yourself. So the second equation for solving perimeter is
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Hey, welcome back to the second part of our show. This is Count on Us Intermediate Division.
Absolutely.
We are up there with the high school and the middle school. Oh my goodness. I'm Ted Herman and
I'm Elzora Watkins.
We're here today to answer all your upper level questions from all your higher level math you have for us today on Count on Us 301-772-0080. And that web address, how does that work? I forget how that goes.
www.pgcps.org.com. No, .org. I'm sorry.
.org, right.
.org.
And they can go right in there, click into the podcast link.
Yes.
And they can find
and see us live.
And all we ever ask from all our great viewers out there is turn those TV sets all the way down.
I'm sorry, what'd you say again? Do what?
Please turn your listening up and your TVs down, okay? And then we'll be in good shape that way. All right.
All right, so.
Well, we have a few good things to show off today. We have a little extra added incentive to call. We have the 24 challenge.
And can I do the honors?
That? Oh, you're so good at that. You're
if you look down here, I will share with you the 24 challenge. The first challenge is 1, 5, 7, 8, and that's worth 1 juicy. I mean, that's a fairly easy one. And then we move on to B, which gets a little tough here. We have 3, 8. 8 and 9. That's a 9, you guys. That's a 9 right there. And then over here for C, which is again the same challenge level as that one, we have 1, 4, 7, and 7. And last but not least, for the super, super juicy folks who have their thinking caps on, who are ready for a challenge, who's like, give it to me, give me your hardest one ever. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm back.
She is pumped
You
up.
have 4, 4, 7, and 8. If you can get that one, you are just, look, I'm going to call your teacher and tell her to give you an A.
Now, I don't want to cut in on your wonderful presentation here, but what do you got to do with those 4 numbers?
You got to make 24 out of it. It's called the 24 challenge.
Yeah, but how do you do that? You
Well, you got to put the numbers together. You have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide, and and come up with 24.
Gotcha.
You got me?
I got
You
you
got
now.
me?
I'm with you.
You with me? You're with me? Us together,
we're
we?
linking up. We're
All
linking
right,
up.
all right.
We're together.
Together. You and I. Us, we.
And do we have a word of the day, maybe?
Yeah. You got the word of the day? Where's your word of the day?
I think I gave it to you.
You gave it to me?
Well,
Why'd you give it to me?
I don't know. I thought you wouldn't lose it.
Okay. This one? This one?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Unless somebody's... Okay. The word of the day, I'll show you what it is. It has knuckles and it has fingernails. No, I'm sorry.
No.
That's my hands. It has 2 words to do with geometry. 2 words. Something to do with geometry.
And you learned this like the first day of geometry. The first day, it's like, okay, if not the first day, the second day of geometry.
Maybe the first day and a half, possibly.
Yeah. I got one more.
You got something else?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go for it. That's right.
Yeah.
Who is that, Naomi?
Yeah. This was an extra juicy one.
I'll let you take this
Professor back there gave it to me.
Cool.
Okay, it says, Naomi caught half as many fish as Jack did. Together, they caught 18 fish. How many fish did Jack catch? Now, that sounds like some algebra stuff.
Algebra stuff. And we got graphics. We got a little nice picture of going fishing.
That's
How wonderful. With a nice little vacuum cleaner on top or something.
That's a motor.
Oh, it's a motor.
It's in the
Okay.
boat.
Well.
But this is what we need. We need for you to not only give us the answer, but we need you to work out, give us the equation that this fits, and we can work this out. You have to tell us the steps as we work it out, okay? So we need the equation and also the solution. If you can get this, you are just super extra juicy. What, you like to go fishing or something?
No, I just want to say this problem's a little fishy to me. Fishy! So anyway, let's go to our first caller.
Please, yes.
Who is that? Is that Clement?
Yes, that's Clement.
How do you say your name? How do you say your name? Hello?
My name?
Yeah, what's your name again?
Clement.
Clement. It is Clement.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh, Clement's called here many times. You want Miss Elzor to take over his problem for you? What do you got, some medium mode?
He sounds like that's a tough subject. Clement, what grade are you in? Clement?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
5th grade.
5th grade?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle this.
I bet you can.
Okay. What school do you attend?
Paint Branch.
Paint Branch?
Oh, yeah. Clement's from Paint Branch.
Okay.
He's called before.
Oh, he's called before?
Yeah.
All right. You going to hurt my brain over here, Clement?
Huh?
Are you going to hurt my brain with this problem?
I don't know.
Well, I hope so, because I like a challenge. All right. What you got for me, Clement, my friend? Buddy old pal?
My problem is find the median and mode for each set of data. Run to the nearest 10 of nearest.
The nearest what?
Nearest 10.
The nearest tens. So you must have some big numbers. You have some really big numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, now I forgot. Help me out. Mean. I forgot. What does mean mean?
It said like 10, number 10 in this book for homework in Glencoe for the blue book.
Okay, the blue book?
Yeah.
Okay, now do me a favor. Help me out because I forgot. What does mean mean?
Mean?
Yes, what does it mean?
Mean is the of a number set of data is the sum of the data divided by the number of its
change in the data set.
Okay, well, what you just read, what does that mean? What am I finding? How do I do that?
You're gonna do like you're gonna do like you put the numbers in order, adding.
Okay, so you're gonna add them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you count them about the data. The numbers, you're gonna count them like 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I'm gonna count how many I have.
8.
Okay, and then what do I do with that?
The 8 will be down. The denominator.
Okay.
And the numerator, you're gonna find the example of that when you count the number.
Oh, so when I count all the numbers,
yeah,
I'm gonna do what to all the numbers after I count them? What do you mean by count them?
You have to add all the numbers.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, so mean, to find the mean, I gotta add up all those numbers and then count how many numbers I have.
8.
And then divide it by?
Divided by.
Oh, okay, now I got it. So mean is kind of like that other word. What's another word for mean?
Mean?
Yeah, it's another word.
It's like an average word. I can't remember what it is.
It is an average word.
It's an average word you hear every day.
It's an average word you hear every day?
Yeah, an average word you hear every day.
Oh, okay. I think I'll use average.
That sounds pretty average.
Okay, thank you. So mean means average. Like that means, like you said, you're gonna add it all up and then you're gonna divide.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you say you have to do the median. Median.
The median?
How do you find the median?
The median? The median of the set of data is in the middle number of the other data, or the mean of the middle two numbers.
Say it in your own words. Say it in your own words, real quick.
My own word? Okay.
How real quick and dirty. That means I have all these numbers, and it's the number that's like what?
The numbers that in the middle.
Okay, so it's the number that's in the middle. So in this case, it would be 4, because that's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mode.
Mode is you have to two numbers that are the same.
Oh, okay. So if I had 1, 2, 2, 3, the mode is what?
Like, let's say example, like 50. Can you write 50 on the board?
Sure. But before you do that, look at my numbers. I have 4 numbers. 1, 2, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
What's my mode here?
Your mode will be 2, 2.
It'll be 2. Why?
2 have the same time.
I have more. Yes, I have a lot of 2s. I have more 2s than anything else. So mean, I have to add them all up, find the sum, and then divide by the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Median, I have to find out which is in the middle. And then mode is the one that shows up the most. I just want to make sure.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to butt in the problem with all our callers out there.
The median is right and the mode is right.
Yeah, but Clement, can I ask you a question? Clement, can I ask you one thing? On the median, I know you're right about circling the middle number. What do you got to do the numbers first before you even circle the middle number?
Yes.
Because you have to circle the numbers.
You got to do what?
You have to circle the numbers that in the middle.
Right, but after you arrange them from what? From what to what?
In order?
Yes,
in order from least to greatest.
Oh, he knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff.
He knows his stuff.
I'm very proud of him.
Okay, so give us the numbers that you're dealing with. What numbers that we got to do work for?
Good idea.
I'm taking,
My number is 65.
65.
And 66.
66.
65, 56. Wait, the first one is 65.
Oh, 55.
65. That's 5.
Okay.
And the second number is 56.
Okay.
5, 6, okay.
And the third number is 57.
Okay.
Then the next number is 75.
Okay. Okay, now let's find the mean first. What'd you say you had to do with these numbers?
To find the nearest 10. Hello?
Uh-huh.
It said I have to find the nearest 10.
Find the nearest 10.
So we're going to estimate those
Oh,
numbers?
okay. So what's the nearest 10 for 55?
The problem said round to the nearest 10.
So let's do that. So how do I round? What does 55 become?
55 will be.
Does it become 50 or 60?
60.
60? Did you say 60 with a 6? Did you say this? Yes?
Yeah.
Why?
Because 55. No.
Because this 5. What about this 5? If it's 5 or bigger, then it rounds up, right? Okay, so what about this next one? What does this become?
This will become 70.
No, not 70. What number is closer?
56.
56. But what's the next 10 number that comes next?
7.
No.
5.
See this 56? Is it closer to, if I had a number line, is 56 closer to 50 or is it closer to 60?
No.
Which one is it closer to? 50 or 60?
50.
60, exactly. So the next number is 60. 70 is 10 points away. You understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's round this one up.
And the next one is 57, and it's close to 70.
No, it's not close to 70, because look, if I have a number line, 50, let me use your thin pen. Let me use a pencil.
50, 60, 70.
No, watch this.
Okay.
Because I need you to understand this.
Okay.
Okay, I have 50. Can you see that?
Yeah.
51, 52, 53, 54. Oh my goodness. Could you write that? No, thinner.
Oh, thinner?
Like, so I can fit up to 60 on here.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So start down there. So he's making a number line for me, okay? Now, you said 57. 57, you have to find 10s. You said you have to round to the nearest 10s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So watch this. There's my number line. Here's a 10, and here's a 10. You agree with that?
Yeah.
57 is right here. It's closer to this 10. 70 is way about right here.
No, that's too far.
You see what I'm saying?
That's going too far.
69?
No, it said to the nearest 10.
Oh, nearest 10.
10. The nearest 10 will be it has to have a 0.
Oh.
Okay? The nearest 10 has to have a 0.
0 in the end?
Exactly, Clement. Exactly. So see why 56 is closer to 60? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. And here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. So it's closer to 60. 57 is closer to 60 because it's 1, 2, 3 away. If it had 70, I would have to go 10 more. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. You don't have to turn it off for me. You're good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
now
this
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
I can't hear. So this is also 60. Now what about 75? You see what he did?
Yeah.
75, the biggest one, the next 10 will be 80. If this were a 4, then he would have to go to 70. You understand? You understand, Clement?
Yeah.
Okay, so if this were a 54, and I know I'm taking a lot of time, so forgive me. If it were 54, then I have to go to 50. But if it's 55, anything in the 5, I gotta go higher.
Go to 50.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you write some notes so you won't forget.
Oh.
Can I say one thing? If your name's Selma, Leslie or any other caller, stay on the line. We'll be with you in a few minutes, I promise.
Yes, I'm sorry. All right, so here, let's keep it moving. So I'm going to add all these up, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so add them up for me, please.
60. It will be 0.
Uh-huh. Okay, what's 6 times 3?
6 times 3?
Yes. Got 1, 2, 3, 6s. 6 times 3 is what?
6 times 3 is... Okay. 6 times 3 is, 60, it's hard.
Yeah.
You got to know your multiplication, sweetheart, Clement. You got to go and study your multiplications. 6 times 3 is 18.
Right.
18 plus 8. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
That's it.
So 26, 260. Okay, Clement?
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to study your multiplication, sweetheart.
All right.
All right, so now what do? I divide by how many numbers?
You would divide it by about 1, 2, 3, 4.
I divided by 4. So I have 260 divided by 4.
Yeah.
Can 4 go into 2?
Yes.
No. 4 can't go into 2.
Let's see, no.
Okay, what about 4 going to 26? How many times will 4 go into 26?
Huh?
How many times will 4 go into 26?
4 go into 26. 4 times what? Let's say 4 times 2.
No, 4 times 2 is too small. That's only 8.
Oh. Let's see.
That's why you got to know your multiplications, because that helps with your division too. What about 4 times 5? Would that work? What's 4 times 5?
4 times 5?
Yeah.
Is 20.
Okay, that still seems like that's kind of small. So give me something else.
How about 6?
4 times 5. That watch this. 4 times 5.
I'm working with the problem now.
Okay.
Right.
See my remainder? That's too big. So the 5 is too small.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me something else.
I guess 65.
You got 65? You divided already?
Yes.
Okay, let me check to make sure. 6 times 4 is 24. Then I subtract. 26 minus 24 is 2. 4 goes into 20 5 times. Yes,
hey,
65.
Way to go.
So the mean is 65. You got that?
Yes.
All right, so let's get back to our numbers. Is there a mode right here? Do you see a number that appears the most?
Yeah.
Which one appears the most?
The mode?
Yes.
The mode in the middle is...
The mode. The mode is not the middle. Mode means which one appears the most.
The mode is, let's see. The mode is you talking about the median?
No. I said the mode.
The mode?
Yes, the mode.
Oh, the mode is...
Which one appears the most?
The most 75.
No. Which one do you have to find a mode? You have to find a mode here or here?
You have to find it in here. In the right side.
On this side? So which number appears the most? I got 60, 60, 60, and 80.
60.
Yeah, so that's the mode. That's the mode. Okay, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, now, this is in order. I got 60, 60, 60, 60. I got 2 numbers in the middle. These 2 numbers are in the middle. These 2 numbers are the same exact numbers. So my median is 60.
Yeah.
Median, because that number is in the middle and it's in order.
Yeah.
Now, if these were different numbers, I would have to add those 2 numbers and divide by 2. Okay? Now, listen, we're going to have to move on to the next caller, sweetheart.
Wow, we're done
so we're
already?
going to put your name
All right, thank you.
in the basket, okay?
And
thank you for having me.
Oh, you're
welcome,
wonderful.
Clement. You're welcome.
And welcome back to the Clement on Us show. I mean, the Count on Us show. It's wonderful having Clement, and he understands everything you taught him. You did a beautiful job. Do we have another caller out there? I think her name is Selma. Hello, Selma?
Hello.
Hi, thanks for staying with us on Count on Us. What school you at, Selma?
Templeton Elementary School.
Templeton! Do you know a lady named Miss Walter?
Huh?
Good. Miss Walter is over at Templeton. You ever heard of Miss Walter?
Yes.
Your TV's too loud, I think. Right? So turn that TV down. And Selma, let's have a good problem from Selma at Templeton Elementary. Hello?
Yes.
What's your problem?
100 plus. Oh wait, 100. 100 minus 60.
100 minus 60?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have another marker that looks really nice like that? Oh, thank you. Let's try this again. Let's not try that again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. 100 minus 60. All right, you ready, Selma?
Yes.
Cool. What's the 0 minus 0 part?
0.
Very good. What grade are you in, Selma? Okay, and then 0 minus 6 is going to be hard to do, so I got to borrow over here and carry and trade and make that a 10. So what's 10 minus 6? You know your facts pretty good?
Yes.
What's 10 minus 6, girl?
4.
Fantastic. Yay! And how do you say that whole number right there? How do you say the answer?
40.
40. Selma, do you want to try a challenge problem too?
Huh?
All right. You want to try a challenge real fast? Because Selma got her name in our apple. Selma, you want to try the word of the day, the challenge, or Naomi's fishing problem?
Challenge.
The what? 24 challenge?
Yes.
All right.
She's a challenger.
Well, let me try to help her along, and then we'll go right to our break. And here we go. Selma's in the house, and she's in the apple too. Selma, which ones do you want to try? A, B, C, or D?
I want an A.
A, good choice. Okay, we have a 7, we got a 1, we got an 8, and we got a 5. 7, 1, 8, 5. All right, Selma, what are you going to do with those numbers to make 24 happen? Come on. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Selma, you didn't pass out, did you? Are you still there?
Someone's helping Selma.
I'm still there.
Okay, come on, Selma. You got to give us some numbers. You got to go to a break in a second. 5, 4, 3. Okay. Copy those numbers down, Selma, and call back in a few minutes because right now we have a special break to keep your TV on and watch some more information on math.
So meet us back here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute.
Hi, my name is Sierra. I attend James Hatter Randall, and I'm here to help you with your Count on Us homework problem. To win horse races, Triple Crown, a 3-year-old horse, must win the Kentucky Derby, Preakness Stakes, and Belmont Stakes. The lengths of the tracks are shown. How much longer is the longest race than the shortest? The Kentucky Derby was won in 1/4 mile. The Preakness Stakes was won in 3/16 mile. And the Belmont Stakes was won in 1/2 mile. You have to first make all of the denominators the same so you can subtract them. You have to multiply 1/4 times 4 since 4 times 4 is 16. And you get 4/16. You don't have to do anything to 1 3/16 since the denominator is already 16. And you have to multiply 1/2 times 8, since 8 times 2 is 16, and you get 1 8/16. The longest is 1 8/16, and the shortest is 1 3/16. You have to subtract, and when you do, you get 5/16 as your difference. Hope I helped. Again, my name is Sierra, and thank you for watching Count on Us.
Now it counts.
Now it counts.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may begin.
Now it counts.
Yes, it does count. The Maryland State High School assessments will count as a graduation requirement for the class of 2009 and beyond. The assessments are a series of tests designed to evaluate student achievement in algebra, biology, English, geometry, and government. Remember, now it counts.
And remember, you can watch HSA Prep and MSA Prep on the Telly Award-winning TV 96.
Vicky, you know the scores for the December SAT are online now?
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now.
Oh, well, let me go look at mine. Man, I just have to do better than this.
Well, you know you can take it again.
But who's to say I'm going to do better that time?
Well, TV 96 has an SAT prep show, and it helped me a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think maybe I'll check that out.
Now, before we go to the next question, I would like to show you another test-taking strategy.
It changed rapidly. Rapid is an adjective. I need an adverb.
Preparing for the SAT is very important before taking the test. Luckily, Prince George's County Public Schools Telly Award-winning TV 96 airs SAT prep in both math and verbal. Learn strategies and how to work through the types of problems that will be on the SAT. For SAT prep showtimes and more information, visit us on the web at www.pgcps.org. That's www.pgcps.org. For SAT test dates and to register online, visit www.collegeboard.com. That's www.collegeboard.com.
Can't see you that well, but I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I'll try a little harder out there. I'm Ted Herman, and
I'm Elzora Watkins, back again to help you out with your math problems.
And speaking of math problems, we have a caller's been sitting there for like 25 minutes. Miss Leslie, how you doing, girl?
Good.
What school are you at, Leslie?
Mount Rainier.
Mount Rainier. I know somebody. That's where I work every day. Leslie Martinez?
How'd you know? Did you know it was that Leslie?
I took a wild guess. I was hoping it was that Leslie. Is it that Leslie?
Yes.
Yay! Leslie's in my afternoon 4th grade class at Mount Rainier. And she's one of my smart ones, I'm telling you. They're all so smart in that school, but she is special to me.
No wonder you wanted her. You was like, that's mine. Leslie's mine. Leslie is... Look, Leslie, he even wrote a note. He said... Here, let's open the notes so you can see. Look down, look down, look down. This is what he said. He said, Leslie is mine. Hands off. He was so excited. He was so excited to get you, Leslie.
My day is now the happiest day of my life. Because I got Leslie on the air, and Leslie, go ahead and give us a Mount Rainier problem for math.
In my book it says for 21 to 23, look for a pattern, then find the next 3 numbers.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. Well, why don't you give me the numbers?
What grade is she in?
She's in 4th.
4th grade, you're doing patterns.
Patterns, but this is a complicated pattern. We're doing place value patterns.
Oh.
Place value patterns.
Oh, well, let me put my eyebrows on so I can learn.
Oh, okay.
And see what's going on.
Well, Leslie, I'll be happy to help you out. And you know what's good about this, Leslie? Once we show you the way to do this, you'll have one of your answers for the homework done. Isn't that great?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me your numbers, Leslie. I'm dying to hear them.
Okay, the first one is 2,938.
2,938. 2,938. Okay.
And the next one is 3,000.
Whoa. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change color just to show off that we have a different number.
This is a tough. You giving this? She's in what grade and she's doing this?
I'm just following the curriculum they're supposed to be learning, and those are the kind of tough things they got to do in 4th grade.
Wow.
Okay, Leslie, 3,000 what?
38.
3,038?
Yes.
So what goes in the hundreds place? And so I didn't hear any hundreds.
0.
Oh, she is so good.
Oh, she sounds so cute, too.
She is a sweetheart. She helps me find everything on my desk today, too.
Good.
And yeah,
there's a green one.
There's a green one? Yeah. Oh, I hope that works. Okay, Leslie, one more number, girl.
3,000.
Good pick.
100.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, she knows her stuff, too.
38.
Yeah, is that what you're going to think, Miss Elzora?
That's the number I was going to say.
Oh, my goodness.
Because I see the pattern.
Oh, you see a pattern?
Yeah, let's see if Leslie sees the pattern.
I bet Leslie can do it, too. Leslie, what is the pattern here?
What's the pattern?
Yes.
All the ending numbers have 38.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's a true statement. So that means these numbers are now not really important to solve the problem. Now, what else do you see for a pattern, Leslie? Anything else? Now we're...
See, the numbers are increasing.
I'm sorry.
She said the numbers are increasing.
The numbers are increasing.
Oh, by what?
Super.
That's what I want to know. What is
that is so smart.
By? She is smart.
So let me cover
She's
that up.
She's a smart cookie. She is a smart cookie.
She's not really a cookie. She's a student.
Oh, she's not a cookie?
If she's a cookie, I'd be kind of like crumbled, you know?
Oh, okay.
But she's actually a real student.
Oh, okay. I know she was a cookie.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I blew that.
You did.
Okay. All right. Now, Leslie, continue on. Do you see the pattern you want to tell everybody on the TV about? 29.
I think it's increasing because it goes 29, then 30.
And then 31. And these are what place right here? Actually, this would be considered the what places? Ones, tens, hundreds, or thousands?
The ones place?
Well, it looks like the ones place. That's going to cover up the 38s. But it's really the whats?
Hundreds.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
So it's increasing by 100 each time.
Yes, yes. Now
2,900. No, I'm sorry. 2,900. Yeah.
2,900.
Okay, 2,900, 3,000, 3,100. Yeah.
And now, Leslie, since we already know the 38s are going to repeat again, can I put those down in red already? Because they're going to stay the same, right?
Yes.
And what happens here, sweetheart?
What happens where?
What's going to happen down? What do I put in my blanks down here?
When you put your blanks down there?
Now, I asked you first. You have a 9, then it changed to a 0, then a 1, and then now it's going to be a what?
9.
Huh? Well, let's try it this way. Let's do the whole number. 29. Go ahead and say that, Leslie. 29. What's this?
30.
Then?
31.
Now?
32.
That's my girl. And now, so what I'm trying to get you to say is what went up? The hundreds place kept increasing, right?
Yeah.
And it went up by how much each time? What did it increase by?
By one more.
One more. So that makes sense. 29, 30, 31, 32. And how would you say that last number?
3,238.
And I think you said something about you had to give us 3 numbers in a row on the pattern?
It says you have to give the 3 numbers. You have to give, like, it says, after you look for the pattern, then find the next 3 numbers.
Okay, so
you gotta keep on going.
Yes, very good. Nice job, Miss Elzora. and Leslie and everybody out there. So let's go ahead and cut this off right here, and you give me 2 more numbers now. You already have that one. Excellent. Oh, she is so good. And we'll flip that sucker over.
That's a good idea.
And there we go. So give me 2 more numbers, Leslie, and we got it made. What's the next one?
Since you just keep the tens place the same, so then you go 33.
Oh yeah. 3,300 what? What's the ending going to be?
38.
Yeah, and then one more so we can finish this job.
34.
Yes. You got the pattern. And what goes on the end again?
38.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question too?
Right.
This is only for Leslie, because I know you are a smart cookie. You are just so smart.
It's not really a cookie, though.
Well, I keep forgetting. You're really a smart student. There we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm going to, you know what this next one is, right? I just want to see if you're super, super, super smart. I just want to check. I skipped these 2. I skipped this one and this one. What should this number be?
37.
3738.
Wow. Whoa.
Whoa. How did you know? How did you know, Leslie? You are so smart. You're so smart. See, that's like the algebra stuff. You're getting into algebra if you're able to skip and be able to predict stuff like that.
Go.
Okay?
So her
you
name's
keep
in there.
up the good work, Leslie.
Leslie, you want to try a challenge?
Yeah, you
want
to give her a challenge?
Yes.
Which one do you want to try?
24 challenge.
24 challenge.
24 challenge? Oh, you know, nobody solved the 24 challenge today yet.
Come on, it's
Let's
a tough one.
see if Leslie can do it.
It's a tough cookie.
Right, the challenge is a cookie, but I don't think Leslie is. Okay, Leslie, which one do you want? A, B, C, or D?
I want B.
B?
B as in boy, best, brilliant, bright.
8, 3, 9. That's the one you want, right, Leslie?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yes.
Okay, what you got?
I want to do.
I gotta ask you to do it kind of fast. We have a few more callers dying to get on the air.
Okay, 3 times 9.
3 times 9 is
27.
She knows her multiplications.
Doesn't she? She's quick. And then what are you gonna do with the 8s?
With the 8.
2 8s.
I don't think she's stuck there. I don't see
that's
how.
gonna be tough to pull.
27 with the 8.
27 plus 8?
27 subtract 8.
Subtract 8 from 27.
Gives us 19.
19. Right, now what are we going to do with that? I think you have a hard time getting that 8 to make 24 with 19 because you're going to just go back and forth to where you were, 27 again. But we got your name in there one time.
Yeah.
It'd be twice times if you were a cookie, but you're not a cookie, so
She's not a cookie.
You're great.
All
nice
right.
job, Leslie. I'll see you tomorrow at school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good prediction there. Wow. I like how she predicted that.
That was pretty good. That was,
Yeah.
that was very clever on your part to
Well, see,
skip 2 rows.
Because that leads it to the algebra stuff that they're going to be exposed
You
to.
have to really think
So
ahead.
yeah, you guys, you are so lucky, Leslie. This guy's going to wear you out. All right. Let's keep it moving. I
think it's on to
Is that
you.
Mariah? Hello?
Hi.
Did I say your name right? Is it Mariah or Moria?
Yes.
Moria?
No.
Mariah?
Mariah.
Hi, Mariah. How are you? What school are you calling? What school do you attend?
Strathmore.
I'm sorry?
Strathmore.
Strathmore?
Strathmore, that's the school you attend?
Yes.
Okay. What grade are you in?
5th.
Okay, so you have a problem with estimating?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give me your, what do you have to estimate?
Kevin runs on a 7/8 mile track. He wants to run 3 miles. He determines that 5 laps are around is enough. Did he run enough? How do you know?
Oh, okay. So you said that Kevin, is that his name?
Yeah.
He runs 7/8 mile?
Right.
Is that what you said?
I think 7/8.
Okay, and then you said if he runs
7/8.
Oh, 7/8. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
Okay. 7/8 mile. Okay. And if he runs that 5 times?
No, he wants to run 3 miles.
Oh, so he wants to run.
That 5 laps around is enough.
Okay, so his goal is to run 3 miles. And he said if he does this 5 times, will that be enough? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so if he does 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, 7/8,
Hey.
would that be enough? Would that be 3 miles? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm stuck. You have any idea how we can do this?
No.
No? Let's see. Let's take a look at this. I have 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, 7/8, 7/8. What does 7/8 look like? Is that almost a whole?
Yes.
Oh. So you tell me, what do you think? If this is almost 1 whole, and 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 this is almost 1 whole, what do you think?
It's going to be too much.
It's going to be too much. It's going to be good. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. Do me a favor. I'm going to take one of these holes, one of these eighths off, and I'm going to make that 6/8. And I'm going to change this to a 8/8. Did I confuse you there? Did I confuse you? Kind of. Let me go back. Oh my goodness. Let me go back. Okay. In order to make this 1 whole, this 7 can become an 8, right? If this was 8/8, then that'd be 1 whole, right? Does that make sense, Mariah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take one of these 8s away because this is 7/8. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. You see that? This is 7/8. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. All these, if I add all those together, I'll have 7/8. You got me there? Okay, I'm gonna take away one of them. How many 8s do I have? How many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see that?
6.
Okay, so I'm gonna make that a 6/8, and I'm gonna give one of the 8s over here. And now this has become an 8/8. So now this is 1 whole. You see that? Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna take away one of these 8s, make that a 5/8, and now that's an 8/8. There's another hole. I'm gonna take one of these away, make this a 4/8, add it over here, that's another hole. So I got 3 holes. You were right. You said that was too much. I'm gonna take one more away. I have 3 eighths. Make this whole. I have how many holes?
4.
I got 4 holes and 3 eighths. So 4 and 3 eighths, Mal, I got too much. Just like you said. Just like you said. Now, the only way I was able to do that was because these were all eighths. I couldn't do it if these were different denominators. Are you okay with that? So your estimation was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was too many, and you were right. It was too many. It was too many by 1 and 3 eighths, because I only needed to run a little bit over 3 of those. Okay, so you good to go?
Yes.
All right, you want to try one of our challenges?
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, good. Well, we have time for one more caller. We got time for one more caller out there, and that is Jocelyn, our last caller today. How you doing? Thanks for waiting. What's your name, Jocelyn?
Hi.
How you doing? What school you at?
I'm at Dodge Park Elementary School.
Beautiful. Right down the road from our studio.
You have Dr. White. That's your principal.
All right, Jocelyn, give us your problem. Go ahead, sweetheart. We only got about 2 minutes left in the show.
What'd you say?
You have a problem?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm on number 11, but it says I have to estimate.
Okay,
I'm
go
on
ahead.
number 11. It
Okay.
says 5 and 4/9.
Is that a fraction?
Yeah.
Mixed fraction?
It's 5, the whole number, and 4/9.
Okay.
Subtract 4 and 13, 23.
Whoa. And you have to estimate those 2 numbers first and then subtract them. Okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Jocelyn, are we estimating them to the nearest whole number or what?
I'm not sure.
Oh. Well, let's do it this way. Let's just say if we're estimating to the nearest whole number, okay, then we have to say, you see something else?
I see something.
Okay, good. 5 and 4/9. I gotta tell you, 4/9 is smaller than a half.
Just a teeny bit.
Yeah, it's a teeny bit because I can tell you right now, 4/8 is 1/2. So 4/9 is smaller than a half. So would I go up to 6 or back down to 5? Up to 6 or back down to 5?
Or I would even look at that as maybe 5 1/2, because that's really close
Right,
to
that
a
could be
half.
5 1/2. I'm not sure how much she wants to estimate to. Let's go with 5 1/2 minus 4 and 13 23rds. Well, I know double 23 is 26, so that's pretty close to a half too. So we're going to make that 4 and 1/2.
I think that's a good one.
Thank you, I love it. And then 1/2 minus 1/2, Jocelyn, what's that going to do to that 1/2 minus 1/2 bit?
0.
Yes. So that's gone. We don't even need that. What's 5 minus 4?
1.
1 what?
1 whole.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Bling, bling, bling.
Yeah.
Jocelyn, you got your name in our drawing for today. We wish we had more time to talk to Jocelyn from Dodge Park Elementary. But Jocelyn, what grade are you in again? 5th.
I like that problem. I
That was
really
cool.
like that problem.
You helped me out a lot.
You have to really understand fractions and understand halves. So although that looks like that's an easy problem, you really have to do some thinking there, Jocelyn. That was a good problem. I like that problem. I really like that problem.
And you know, you're so lovely and wonderful and magical. I'll let you pick the names out today, and one lucky person will win the prize for today's show.
I can't see.
Okay, I'll try it. I can't see. Oh. Jocelyn!
Go,
Oh, my
Jocelyn! Go,
goodness.
Jocelyn!
Oh,
It's
my
your birthday.
goodness.
It's your birthday. Go, Jocelyn! Go, Jocelyn! Go,
Well,
Jocelyn!
we
Go,
came to the end of our show already, but we have to thank all our great callers and all our Prince George's County students out there who are so brilliant and doing such great things. And you know what? Always call us up because you can always count on us.
Yeah! We got to do the slap in the back, too. Come on.
Oh, yeah. How you do that again?
Come back.
Yep.
Ah!
Okay, try it again.
Okay.
Up, ba-da, ba-da.
Pop.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
You gotta hit it harder. Bam. Bam. There we go.